Things that remind me of my mom and my dad. I told you before, my mom always used to like plants. Here go some of the plants that she had before she left here. And my dad, this used to be his little stereo rack right here. We used to have an older stereo rack. We don't have it no more. Old school furniture. We got vintage furniture from the 70s in here still. This is their china cabinet right here. You can see the china cabinet right there. The mirrors, that was my mom's idea of the mirrors. And then, of course, the vintage curtains from the 70s, the vintage couches right here from the 70s. Ever since I was little, we had that. The vintage end tables here and trophies. More trophies over there. There you go. There's this design right here. They've had that for a long time. Had that for a long time. Here's my mom and dad. They're in heaven now with God. That's my dad. He was in the military for the longest, in the Navy. And there's my mom. They're now in heaven. Mom always liked to have flowers all over the place. Vintage chandelier from the 70s. My vintage table from the 80s. And old school air conditioners right here, and also in my mom and dad's room. Again, my mom used to like all kinds of decorations. Vintage clock. And then, of course, there's the kitchen right here where she used to cook all the time. And the stove. Things that just remind me of my parents. This is my dad's office. Here's all of his rewards from when he was in the Navy. All mounted on the wall up here. There's his military ranks. Still got some printing paper and inks and books and all kind of things like that. This was his TV when he was in the office here. He would watch it. There's a computer set up. You still got the computer, still got information on it. There's his printers, file cabinets with all kinds of informations, just miscellaneous stuff. He used to be a hat collector. He would collect all of his hats, primarily the military hats. Miss him so much. Miss my dad so much. VHS, VCRs, tapes, VHS tapes, all kinds of stuff here. More plaques. His vintage fan that he got way back in I believe he got this fan back in 78. I think he had it before I was even born. This is like a 60s fan. Yes, it works. No, I'm not going to run it because I don't want to blow all the stuff around the room. So that's about it. That's all I have to show you. There's part 1, and now you've seen part 2 of all the stuff that reminds me of my parents. I'm not the fan man, and out.